People are heading for the hills in large numbers, often only going for a short hike, a few hours long. But these are exactly the excursions where the majority of emergencies happen. You step onto the trail under clear skies, assuming you'll be back by lunch, and you leave the survival gear at home. The best way to protect yourself is to pack for the unexpected. We're going to build a dedicated 10 Essentials day pack, specifically designed to keep you safe if a rolled ankle or a sudden weather shift forces you to spend the night outside. To start, you need a standard small capacity day pack. Then, gather your gear. Instead of throwing things in at random, lay out the 10 distinct categories of survival equipment so you can see exactly what you have. We aren't going to treat this as a loose checklist of 10 items. Instead, we'll organize this bag using 4 distinct, layered survival systems. Step 1 is hydration and nutrition, followed by environmental protection, tools and fire, and finally, rescue and first aid. When a crisis hits, you won't have time to dig through a messy bag in the dark. An organized system ensures that the exact tool you need is ready to deploy the second you need it. Let's start with your body's most immediate needs, hydration and nutrition. At higher altitudes or on hot trails, your body burns through water quickly. You need to drink at least 500 milliliters every hour, so your baseline piece of gear is a minimum 1-liter water bottle. This diagram compares your options for refilling from streams. You want a physical filter system. Chemical purification tablets are useful backups, but require a 30-minute wait to activate. A physical filter provides immediate drinkable flow. For food, you need to separate your standard hiking snacks from your emergency rations. Take your fast energy carbohydrates, like trail mix, a sandwich, or an apple, and pack them right into the main, easily accessible compartment of your day pack. You should eat these every 2 hours to keep your energy up. Now, take your emergency high-calorie protein bars and physically separate them from your lunch. Bury them in a hidden or difficult-to-reach pocket at the very bottom of the bag. If you get lost, follow a strict physiological rule for these emergency rations. Wait 24 hours before taking your first bite. Your body already has enough stored food energy to last that long. When you do finally open a protein bar, eat it slowly. A single bar should take you 8 hours to finish. By deliberately hiding those emergency calories, you ensure that you don't accidentally graze on your survival lifeline during a normal, incident-free hike. Our second system is environmental protection. If you've been hiking hard, your clothes are likely soaked with sweat. The moment you stop moving to rest or wait for rescue, that damp clothing will wick away your core body heat incredibly fast. To prevent hypothermia, roll 3 mandatory dry layers into your pack: a breathable, waterproof shell, a thick fleece pullover, and clean, dry spare socks. If you accidentally step into a creek, changing your socks immediately will keep your feet safe and let you keep moving. For unexpected overnight stays, you need specialized shelter. This shows 2 components: a foil-lined emergency sleeping bag and a folded tube tent. Constructed from bright blaze orange material, the tent doubles as a highly visible signal device for rescue aircraft. By adding these specific clothing layers and shelter items, you turn a basic day pack into a portable microclimate, giving you the insulation needed to survive a severe temperature drop. System 3 covers tools and fire. You need 2 reliable mechanical tools. First, a folding, lockable, or fixed-blade knife with at least a 4-inch blade for cutting cord or building shelter. Second, pack a primary LED flashlight to navigate safely if darkness falls. Alongside that flashlight, add a chemical glow stick to your kit. You can snap it to mark your campsite at night, safely finding your way back without depleting your flashlight batteries. When it comes to generating heat, do not rely on a standard mechanical lighter. Lighters are convenient, but they represent a single point of failure. If the ignition mechanism breaks, you are entirely out of luck. Instead, build a redundant, waterproof fire-starting kit. Pack windproof and waterproof matches inside a sealed container. Add wax starter wicks or fiber-soaked sticks for tinder. And finally, drop in a commercial flint and steel as your mechanical backup. Layering your matches with a reliable backup guarantees your ability to generate heat, boil water, and secure psychological comfort, even if modern gear fails. Our final system is rescue and first aid. You need a way to cut through natural noise, like wind or rushing rivers. Pack a P-less whistle, like this Fox 40 Classic. Avoid traditional whistles that use a small ball inside the chamber, because if they get submerged in water, they jam and become useless. For long-range visual signaling, carry a holographic signal mirror. The back of the mirror, seen here, includes printed instructions and a mesh targeting hole right in the center. Stretch out your arm and make a V shape with your fingers. Position your hand so the target aircraft sits squarely inside the gap. Look through that center targeting hole. Sweep the mirror slowly until the sun's reflection flashes right across your fingers. Your signal is hitting the aircraft. If out of cell range, your ultimate failsafe is a personal locator beacon, or PLB. When activated, it bypasses dead cell zones, transmitting a 406 MHz signal straight to an orbiting search and rescue satellite network, instantly relaying your exact GPS coordinates. Round out this pocket with a trail-specific first aid kit. Standard bandages are necessary, but prioritize a blister kit with moleskin. An untreated blister can immobilize you. Add sting treatments like this Afterbite pen, and pack an EpiPen if you have severe allergies. Treating an injury in the woods only matters if you eventually make it home. Every whistle, mirror, and beacon in this pocket serves a single purpose, aggressively cutting down the time it takes for search teams to find you. Step back and look at your gear. You've packed water, shelter, fire, and rescue tools. Zip it all up and sling it over your shoulder. It remains a compact, lightweight system that won't hold you back on a casual hike. There is one final survival mechanism, and you deploy it before you even leave your house: the trip notification plan. Leave a record with a responsible contact. Ensure it explicitly lists your trailhead location, your vehicle's license plate number, and the exact time they should call the police if you are overdue. Search and rescue operations build their search grids based on your last known position. By providing your vehicle's location and a strict overdue timeline, you tell them exactly where and when to start looking. You may go on 100 hikes and never touch your emergency supplies, but by organizing these 10 essentials, you stop being a vulnerable day tripper. You step onto the trail as a self-reliant survivor, ready to enjoy the best possible day while fully equipped to handle the worst.